Hey. Grand Risings, everybody. It's Mama TC back in the house. How you doing? I hope your risings this morning was wonderful and great because the sun is shining up here in Western Mass and birds is chirping and I'm loving it. You know, the weather is starting to improve and I do like it despite all the negative things you're hearing all over media and stuff like that. Just don't let that all eat you alive. Anyway, I'm back this morning after that 4-video group series thing we did last night, which unfolded, letting you know now that the messages have come through from the universe and said, spread it, Lady TC knows, let them know that they have awakened and the third eye, light of the body, pow, is fully awakened. And it's time to step into your purpose. So that's what those last 4 videos I did touched on and all about. But it's me sitting down talking to you, and I know I'm effective with speaking to certain people, but some people can't receive certain things unless they have the visual right in front of them. I'm one of those people. Listen, I love television. I ain't gonna front. I was born in '65 when TV was started out black and white. And then we, within the first few years of my life, next thing you know, we had color TV. And for us, it was a big deal. So now y'all got all the technology, this new generation. And that 4K HD, I'm just so addicted to it. I ain't even going to front. Recently, like a power went out for a day or something. And I put on an old TV or something. Or was the internet went down or something for the day. They were working on something outside. And so I plugged in an old TV that's HDMI 32, whatever. And I went and put the VCR and the DVD, hooked it up so I could watch stuff that wasn't internet. And the picture was horrible. And maybe it's because, now everything is more visually clearer with being in 5D and my kapow. Bright lights and everything affects you. And I'll talk about that another day. It's a sign of your third eye being open, light of the body, is lights are too strong. And staring at the sun, you squint a lot. And that's a sign of that. So anyway, I'm cutting into video time here. What I'm bringing to you today right now is I came across this wonderful video, exactly what I was telling y'all about yesterday in those last 4 videos about signs, the 7 signs of you being fully awakened in your third eye, light of the body as well. But this video gives you so much more, and it's a great visual. I love the visual. So I said, I got to put that out there for them. They've got to see this. This is wonderful. It's very positive and informative. So here we go without further ado. Listen up. I got something to tell you. You know how it is, Linda. So tune in. Don't go nowhere.
My beloved friends, a storm never apologizes for the destruction it leaves behind. It was never meant to be gentle. Neither were you. They thought they could break you. They tried to silence you, bury you, strip you of your power. But they never realized you are not of this world. You are something far greater, something they could never understand. They weren't fighting you. They were fighting the universe itself. And now the universe is fighting back. They called you crazy, made you doubt yourself, convinced you that your light was nothing but a flicker in the dark. But tell me, if you were so powerless, why did they fear you so much? Why did they try so hard to dim something they claimed wasn't shining? You've always known you were different, haven't you? That pull, that restlessness, that constant search for something more. It was never a coincidence. It was a calling. The universe has been preparing you, shaping you, forcing you through the fire so that you would emerge untouchable. The pain, the isolation, the betrayals, none of it was punishment. It was training. They laughed when you struggled. They mocked you when you fell. But what they didn't realize was that every scar became a symbol, every wound a weapon. They weren't breaking you. They were forging you. And now they are terrified. You see, the power of being chosen is something that haunts your enemies. It lingers in their minds, keeps them awake at night, because they know. They know they tried everything to stop you, and yet you're still here. They see the shift happening, they feel the tides turning, and deep down they understand their time is running out. The world is shifting. The structures that held you back are collapsing. The energy that once suffocated you is being ripped away. And in its place, you rise, no longer surviving, no longer questioning, but claiming what was always meant to be yours. Before we go deeper, I want to take a moment to thank you for your incredible support. If you've donated through Super Thanks, I want you to know how deeply grateful I am. Your generosity helps to spread this message even further, allowing us to continue this powerful movement. And even if you haven't donated, your presence here, your engagement, your energy are more than enough. I am truly thankful for each and every one of you, for being here and for embracing your divine purpose. The universe has always been on your side. It was never a question of if you would rise, it was only a matter of when. And now the answer is clear. The moment is now. The time for doubt is over. You don't need to seek permission. You don't need validation. You are chosen, and nothing can stop what's coming. So are you truly ready to step into what's already written for you? The universe doesn't waste time on the unchosen. It only calls those who were meant to rise. If you feel this message in your soul, drop the number 777 in the comments. A signal that you are ready to leave behind the old and claim your place in the new. This is not just another message. This is a call to the first to be crowned. Before we go further, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. When you do, you send a signal to the system that this message must reach more chosen ones. Together, we rise. And now let's dive in, step by step. If you are a true chosen one, you will feel the pull to stay until the very end. Let's begin. God's chosen ones, it's time to leave. You're among the first crowned in the new earth. Number 1, the house of lies is burning, and they can't save themselves. They thought they ruled, but now the walls are crumbling. The illusion they built around themselves is falling apart. For so long, they lived in a castle of deception, thinking that they were in control, that they had you trapped within their carefully designed system. They believed their lies could hold you down. But you, the chosen ones, are a force that cannot be contained. The walls they built to trap you, to limit you, to break your spirit, are now crumbling to dust. They thought they had you in check, but the game they played was rigged from the start. What they didn't account for, though, was that you were never meant to follow their rules. Matthew 7:24-25 tells us, "Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock." Their house of lies may have seemed strong for a while, but you, the chosen, are built on a foundation that will never falter. So, why did they try so hard to keep you down? Why fight so fiercely against your rise if they didn't know you were destined for something greater? They spent years crafting these lies, weaving systems of control to confine you, but every time they tried to break you, they unknowingly made you stronger. Psalm 37:23-24 reminds us, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand." Every attempt to destroy you, every pain they inflicted, only served to sharpen your spirit, strengthen your resolve, and build your character. Do you truly believe that everything you've been through was just a coincidence? No, the universe had a purpose for you, one greater than you could have imagined. And now, as the house of lies burns, as the systems they built begin to collapse, you stand strong, unwavering. The very foundation they believed would hold them up is now giving way, revealing their true nature. They thought they were playing you, but they were actually playing against forces beyond their comprehension.
Okay, chosen family, stay tuned for part 2. More on how your enemies are well aware that you have awakened, and some of them are secretly admiring you. So keep watching. It gets juicier. See you soon.